Where's Big John's money?
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I don't owe Big John any money.
Yeah, you do. You ripped him off. You didn't pay him all the money for that caravan.
Yes, I did. £8,500, that's what we agreed. Mate, I don't know what you're talking about.
Big John told you £10,000. You mugged him off, and now we're after you. We've been looking for you in that caravan. Now, you owe him 1,500 quid. You better get it sorted.
I don't owe 1,500 quid at all. It's not going to happen. I haven't got 1,500 quid to give you. So, I agreed a deal with him. Deal was a deal. £8,500, that's what we agreed. It's not even that nice anyway.
You listen here, right? People don't mess with Big John. People do not mess with Big John. Otherwise you've got to deal with me and my brother.
Oh, do me a favour actually. Let your brother know there. If he manages to get that door open, he'd be doing me a favour. I've been trying to get it open for months.
Enough of the cheek, you. Right, come on, bruv. The police are coming now. We need to get out of here.
What the hell was that all about? Jeez. Right, policeman's just coming now. Let's just have a chat with him a minute. Hello, officer.
Hello there, Mr. Penberthy. May I ask what's going on? Why you just stopped in the middle of the road there like that?
Wow, I just kind of... I don't know who they were. They've just shot off there in the distance in some sort of old van, but... Yeah, a couple of guys said they were brothers. Really deep voice. Sounds like they've been smoking too many fags. They got a bit of a thing about the caravan, but I'm not sure what the deal is.
I warned you about them. I did warn you about them, Mr. Penberthy. You got to be careful around here. People will be after nice-looking caravans like that. I did warn you right at the very beginning. What are you doing anyway? Why are you driving it around on the road?
Yeah, I know, you did warn me. I'm just staying away from home, having my house built, so that was on, just travelling down the road. But, I mean, it almost felt like they were waiting for me, to be honest. They said they've been looking for me. I don't know what the deal is, but I'll let you know if I have any more problems, I guess. But, yeah, I'll try and avoid them the best I can. They didn't seem like very nice people.
Yes, you do that.
Wow, that was interesting. Yeah, the taller guy, recognised him. He was at the kind of site we visited back when we first got the caravan. I do recognise him. Bit of a funny guy then, to be honest with you. But yeah, I don't know what their problem is with me. I agreed 8,500 with him. You know, Mr Trevaskis did warn me actually that he had a bit of a thing against my granddad. But surely they don't know where I live. Otherwise they would have come knocking on the caravan. So Must just be coincidental. Anyway, right, we are here. I don't know where he wants us to stay, to be honest with you. Let me just see if I can spot him. I mean, let's just park up here for a minute. Oh, he's over there. He likes these cows, he's always here.
Oh, what's all my beauty?
How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, you get him alright, did you?
Yeah. Kind of. Had a few little stumbling blocks on the way though. Those two guys, I mean, he said he was a brother. They were from Big John. I don't know what the deal is, but apparently I owe him money. I owe him 1,500 quid now, apparently, for that caravan.
Oh, Christ. Bloody hell, it sounds like what they did all over again to your bloody granddad. You need to be careful of those buggers.
Yeah, I get that impression. It's funny though, because the policeman pulled up, PC Atkins, and they soon made a quick move. So they're obviously quite dodgy people.
Oh yeah, they don't bloody follow any laws. You need to be real careful with them. Yeah, they didn't follow you here, did they? I don't want no bloody hassle.
No, they didn't. They soon disappeared once they seen the police car come in. So they are long gone. And I don't think they know where I live either, to be honest with you. So they'll yeah, good luck finding me, I guess.
Yeah, well, they might bloody find you. You just be careful. You have to watch yourself now if you're getting on the wrong side of those boys. That bloody Big John, he is some trouble.
Okay, well, thanks for the heads up. To be honest, it ain't gonna be long before I can get rid of that caravan anyway. In the next maybe 5-6 weeks, and then I won't need it. I'll probably sell it on and forget I ever seen it.
Yeah, you better bloody make sure they don't come and bloody steal it off you in the meantime.
Yeah, that's true actually. Wouldn't be surprised if they did. Anyway, where can I park it? It's quite big. It's, you know, it's not massive, but it is a big old caravan. Where can I go?
Oh, over here. Look, follow me, my bird.
Oh yeah.
Now you park it other side of this bloody fence here. Look, no one goes around there. Lovely.
Okay, no worries. Well, look, I'll get straight on with that. I'll just move it out the way because I've kind of blocked it in the yard. I'll see you in a sec. Alright, we'll just head on and get this moved out of the way. Alright, I forget how bad the mirrors are on this. Let's see if I can maneuver it. What is the best way to go? In fact, maybe I can do a full circle here. And then we'll drive down along that barn there. You don't realise how big it is until you start trying to move it. There we go, I got it. He's always leaving that chainsaw lying around, considering he doesn't use it. Just gonna drive over that soon. Right, we should be clear. Looks pretty good. Hopefully, I'm not going to take out his gate on the way through. That looks good. Oh, this is going to be a bit tight. That's really tight. But I'll tell you what, I did it first time. God, he couldn't have found any worse spot for me, could he? Really? Look at it. Where am I going to park it? It's not level. Jeez. Okay, well, that would do. It's about as level as I could find in this area. Certainly didn't want to be parking it out there. But that's alright. We don't need the truck for the minute, but I will just take the weight off the back of it. Doesn't like coping with the weight of that caravan too much. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I can live with that. We might have to level it in a bit, but that's not too bad. Right, anyway, we're all ears now for the next few weeks, so it does look like he needs a good hand around here. He's got a lot of animals, and he hasn't really got that much feed left over for them, so yeah, weather forecast looks good. Let's go see what he wants to do.
I seen you get some bloody close to my gate there. You better not have taken that bloody gate off the wall.
No, I didn't. It's alright. I manoeuvred quite well, actually. I don't know what you're on about.
I seen you. I know what your bloody granddad's driving was like. I bet you're just as bloody bad as him, you are.
No, I didn't touch it. I promise. Anyway, look, what do you need doing? So, you know, I'm here. I need to pay my rent. I've got to help you. A couple of weeks, maybe a little bit longer, but, you know, tell me what you need doing. I'll do whatever I can to help you out. Give you a hand, because you are getting a bit old, aren't you?
Are you cheeky bugger? I know I'm getting old, but you don't need to bloody remind me. Anyway, boy, you can't stay here much more than 3 weeks, though, you cheeky bugger. My granddaughter's coming here soon. I'm not having you hanging around. I know what you bloody Penberthys are like, hanging around my granddaughter.
Oh, yeah? What's she called?
Never you mind, PARD. Never you mind. Anyway, I tell you what you could do for me. Just get us some bales sorted out. I only need 4 or 5 bales, my bird, just to get me through to the new year, and then I'll buy some more anyway.
What do you mean you buy some more? Why would you buy them? You've got fields everywhere. Look at this grass. It's all over the place. What are you doing buying stuff?
Wow, like you just said, I am getting old. I can't bloody do it all the time myself.
Well, why don't you just let me do a few more than 3 or 4 bales then? Let me just see how many I can do. I'll just make my way through all of your fields.
Don't be so bloody daft, crikey. You'll be here for the next bloody 6 months.
Okay, alright, well look, I'll get you 5 or 6 bales, as you want. But I'll see how I get on. So, weather's looking pretty good. I had a little look this morning on my phone. What would you prefer? I mean, obviously I can get straight on with grass bales, but to be honest, you know, leave them out, leave them dry.
Yeah, that's a good idea, my handsome. Yeah, these cows, they do like hay a little bit better than grass. Oh.
Alright, well look, I'll get on with that then. I'll sort your 5 or 6 bales out that you want. But I think what I'll probably do is chop the grass, get it cut down a little bit shorter, and then just leave it maybe, see what it's like tomorrow in the morning. If the weather stays like this, then it should dry out pretty quickly. Yeah, it is a really lovely day today.
Yeah, it is, isn't it, my bird? Bloody lovely. Yeah, that's a good idea, laddies. You just cut them fields. This field up here, look, to my left.
Oh, this one up here?
Yeah, you cut that one. It's bigger than it looks, you know. Get this one chopped up. You'll get your 4 or 5 bales out of that field. No problem. And then just drop them there in this shed over here, look, boy.
Yeah, I noticed you've got a couple in there already, actually. So, is it a square baler that you've got? I noticed that everything you've got there is square.
No, my baler's an old round one, actually, boy. These ones are ones that I've been buying.
How much are you spending on bales? This must be costing you a fortune.
Yeah, wow. I ain't worried about money. Christ, I worked all my life. I got loads of money. No problem.
Alright, well. You need to save it, though. You can't just spend it because you got it. So, let me have a look. See what I can sort for you. So, hay, yeah? You'd prefer to go for hay. And not so much on the grass. Well, leave it with me. Where's all the equipment to?
Well, you driven that bloody tractor before, so you know where that is, because you parked it there. And me mower is a new mower. I haven't cleaned it in about 2 years, though. But that's down the end field over here, look.
Okay. So it's a new mower, you haven't cleaned it. Does it actually work properly?
Wow, it did 2 years ago when I bloody used it.
Okay. Well, that sounds a bit ominous.
Over there, look, Bird, in that shed over there in the distance. Head down there. I think I left the gate open anyway. And my bow is in there.
Alright then, no worries. Well, just leave me get on with it. And I'll give you a shout when I'm done. But yeah, I think my objective for the day today is just get the field cut. And we'll at least leave it out overnight. Maybe throughout the day tomorrow, see if we can dry it out a little bit. Have you got anything to rough it up? Any kind of tether or anything like that? Just so I can flip it to try and help it dry?
Well, I tell you something for nothing. No, I haven't.
Oh. Well, that's not very helpful, is it?
Well, if we need it, if it don't dry out by itself, then I'll have to hire it. Won't be too bad.
Alright then. Well, I'll see how I get on. I'll give you a shout. Leave this with me. But you just want me to cut that field over there, yeah?
Yeah, just that one today. I got plenty of fields here. This one here to the right, that's ours as well. Yeah. And also the one right at the back, up past that big field, there's another even bigger field. Bloody massive it is. I don't even know if it's ready to be cut because I don't have the legs anymore to walk all the way up there, if I'm honest with you.
Oh, okay. Alright, well I'll have a little peek for you when I get up there, when I get to the top of the field. I'll pop my head over the fence and have a look. I'll let you know.
Alright, my handsome. Here. You're staying here for a little while now. I'll get Mr Trevaskis to make us some pasties for tea.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty good, you know. You did promise me a pasty a little while ago. I'm keen for a pasty.
Oh, bloody lovely. Cool. Mrs Trevaskis makes the best bloody pasties in all of BallySpring.
Great. Well, that's my tea sorted out. Right. So, I'm eager to get on, to be honest. We've driven this tractor before. We haven't used it, though. We haven't actually used it for any implements, so I don't know what it's like power-wise, but it was certainly pretty speedy in comparison to our Zito back at the farm. So, everything looks pretty good in here. It's kind of familiar, because I have driven it a little bit. So we need to find out where this mower is that he's going on about. Hopefully, it's no biggie. Hopefully we can find it. The fact that he said it was dirty, and it used to work 2 years ago, does not sound very promising. So hopefully it's not some 1960s mower like that bloody sickle bar one that he's trying to sell us for 500 quid. That would take us ages. Oh, I'm kind of pleasantly surprised actually. That isn't too bad. Yeah, it is a bit dirty. As long as it's not seized up, we'll be alright. Pretty good that. Right, I'll just hop out and let's get it all connected up. Wow, I'm actually surprised. Because that looks a decent mower. That looks a really decent mower. But I've got to try and get it out now, haven't I? Okay. Let's see how this goes. I have a feeling this is going to be really tight around this corner. So, anyway, we'll somehow get through this gate. Oh, actually, that was easier than I thought. We'll head on up to that other field. I noticed the entrance the last couple of times I've been here, actually. So we'll jump straight into that field, I think, and we'll get mowing. It's nice and early in the morning. This is probably going to be it now, really, for grass. This is his last chance saloon, because we are kind of the end of September here now, approaching October. Okay, first impressions are this tractor does not have very much power. This grass is long. This is almost as bad as the field that we had to cut. But then, that little sickle bar mower cut that with no problems at all. So, okay, let's get going. Oh dear, right. Didn't realise it was going to fold that way. That's fine. So, we will spin around. I think we'll go around the outside first of all. Just to try and get a nice headland pass. That'll also help us kind of figure out how big this field is, because he reckons it's pretty big. It looks a decent size. I wouldn't say it's big though. With his little old legs, it probably seems bigger than it is. Bless him. Bless his old soul. Okay, right, let's get this lowered down. Cut him. Here we go. This tractor is flying. Pulls it absolutely no problem at all. Right, we'll get on with the job. No idea how long this is going to take. Wow, this is painful. No wonder he doesn't want to do it. This tractor's just not enough. It doesn't have the power. Does not have the power. It makes me realise that we do need to look for something even bigger than this. I mean, I consider this a good size compared to the Zeta, but it really isn't. So we are going to have to keep an eye out for something, because this is a struggle. I mean, these hills are quite steep as well, to be honest. It is a very, very steep hill. But yeah, I mean, look at this. I'm barely doing 4 miles per hour up this hill. It just has no power. It's got loads of traction. I'm not losing traction at all. Just doesn't have the power. Yeah, right, let's switch that off. Give us a little bit of power back to the drive. Get us up the rest of the hill. I'm not going to go too close into the edges because they look quite unkept. Lots of brambles and weeds and things, and you know, this needs to be decent quality cow food for his beef stock, and I've seen how much he loves them, so we're not going to go too close to the edge. Why not? But look at that. It's actually a relatively big field, actually. I will give him that. It's taken about 2 hours to do that. A little bit longer than I thought, but we're here. So I know he said don't do it, but I'm just going to do it. I mean, look at it, the grass. Let's see if I can get the latch. Where is it? Unbolt that. Okay. Yeah, but the grass is just ready to go. If that isn't cut, to be honest, when he actually wants to cut it next, it's just going to be too long and too overgrown. I cannot tell how big this field is from here, but again, it looks a good field. Probably double the size of the last one. Wow. I'm gonna do it. I don't care that he said not to. We're here to help him. Reckons he's got loads of money. I don't know if that's true, but let's save him some either way. Yeah, let's get on with that. Okay, here we go. Let's lower that down. Same again, I think. I'm not going to go too close to the hedge. Although certainly here it does look much better kept, but I would imagine the brambles that are on the side of the fence are probably going to be growing into this side of the fence as well. So, let's get going. I feel this is going to take quite a while. Potentially not quite as hilly though. Let's see how we get on. One thing for sure is I think he's going to have a few more than his 5 or 6 bales, which is good. I'm happy with that. Okay, wow. Yeah, this was definitely a big field. Wow. And steeper. Yeah. We need a new tractor. I know that for certain. I've been thinking that for a while. But we need something way more powerful than this. Or something similar to this. We need 100 horsepower plus at least. I know we haven't got a field this big, but you know, we will expand. We will build the farm up. All of the fields in this area are kind of like this. A lot of them are grass, a lot of them are hilly. We need something more powerful than this. Look, I can barely go up this hill. This isn't very good at all. But anyway, it's taken a while, but I'm pretty much done. So, still really nice day. It's really hot outside. Really, really hot outside. Makes me think when we get a new tractor, it'd be nice to add aircon as well. But maybe I'm just being a bit too picky. Well, that is it done. That is it done. Right, let's just power down the mower. See if we can lift this up and get it folded back. Job well done, I think. You can see now just how big the field is. That's pretty good. We're going to do alright from here, you know. Decent bit of hay out of this field and that field there. He's certainly going to get his 5 or 6 bales. I think he's going to get more than 5 or 6 bales. It does seem like really good quality grass. So, I think he's going to be happy. Right, let's head on down. So that's taken me a long time now. So this grass here has been drying out now for, you know, a few hours really. So this grass probably isn't too bad, certainly on the top anyway. We need to try and organise ourselves a tedder just to try and flip the grass a bit, rotate it around, try and dry out what's underneath. I have mentioned it to him already, you didn't own one, but you know, hopefully you got the point, because we are going to need one. Right, head on down here, drop the mower back into that same shed, and then we'll just pop over and say hello. So initially I really wanted to get a little bit of work done today and then head off to, I've been googling it on the internet. There is a garden centre nearby, not too far away, about an hour's drive, but apparently it's a really good garden centre and it's worth a visit. So obviously we've got a house being built now, but there's other bits to do, to be honest with you. So yeah, apparently they're a supplier of things like sheds and buildings and barns and things like that, and they've got quite a nice display area. So we're going to definitely take a look. Let's get this undone here. Yeah, I was really hoping I would get that done today and we could pop out and have a look. But to be honest, the way this day's gone, I'm quite happy with what I've achieved. But we have done a lot, and it is getting a little bit later now. After sweet talking, see if he can get himself a tedder. It's probably worth rotating that grass today, I think. Definitely. The sun's looking good. It's forecast to be good now for the next 3 days. So as long as the forecast is right, which isn't always the case, but as long as it is, we'll be alright. We'll get some nice decent hay. Find out where his baler is, because to be honest I haven't seen his baler anywhere. He said he's got a round one, but I don't know where on earth he keeps that. No idea. Right, let's head on down here anyway, see if we can find where he is. What's that there? Oh, he has got a tedder. So he does have a tedder all along. Unless someone's just dropped that here. I don't know. Right. For a change, he's not actually there. Where is he? To be honest, it's afternoon now, so he's probably sat in the house drinking a beer again, knowing what he's like. I have a little peek in his window. Oh yeah, he is. Look, typical. He's seen me. He's coming.
Hello, my handsome. You alright?
Yeah, all good. Are you alright?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, good. Get on, bird, get on.
Well, I've done some mowing. We're gonna get a good yield out of this, you know. You're definitely gonna get your 5 or 6 bales anyway, so that should help you out for a minute. Hopefully a few more than that, to be honest with you.
You ain't got to get more than 5 or 6 bales from that field, boy. I've done that so many times in the past when I could do.
Yeah, no, just a sneaky feeling that it may be a bit more grass than you think. But hey, it's all positive, isn't it? Now, where's that tedder come from? I noticed around there.
Oh yeah, I've been on the phone to the dealership. While you've been up there chopping that grass field, I got them to drop one off. I tell you what though, you took some bloody time chopping that field. It isn't that bloody big. They've been here, delivered it and gone again.
Why, it's your tractor, it's not my fault. It's old, isn't it? As things get older, they get slower.
Oi! I bloody know what you're trying to suggest, you little bugger.
No, I didn't say nothing. I didn't aim anything at anyone. Just pointing out the facts. Anyway, I think, to be honest, I'll probably give it a little ted now, because it's been out. It's a really nice hot day. And yeah, I reckon it's probably starting to dry already. So I might just do that and then call it quits for today, to be honest, because your suspension in your tractor is not good. It's really uncomfortable. It's no wonder you've got a bad back in your old age.
God, you some bloody cheeky bugger. You come here to stay first day? Cheeky bugger already. Definitely not introducing you to my bloody granddaughter.
Oh yeah, when's your granddaughter coming?
Never you mind.
How old is she?
Never you bloody mind. Dirty old Penberthys.
Alright. See you in a bit. Alright. Let's do a little bit of tedding. This shouldn't take too long, because that does look quite big. It looks like it unfolds into quite a decent size. I'm assuming I've got to unfold this top bit as well. Yeah, that won't take too long. Certainly help the grass dry out. It still may not be dried by tomorrow, to be honest with you, but certainly in the morning, I reckon, while it continues to dry, we can pop to that garden centre and have a good look around and see what's available. But for now, let's do this. We're on track. We're doing pretty good, I think. Let's connect this up. Hopefully this doesn't drain a lot of power, because this tractor is really struggling with this field. So I do hope, I can't imagine something like a tedder is going to need more power than a mower. So hopefully this will be a nice, quick, easy task. Now, it did have hydraulic hoses, so I assumed I'd have to get out and fold it myself, but maybe it is all linked. There are hoses linked all over the place. Let's just have a look a minute. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. Nice, and that is a lot wider than I thought as well. Definitely. Right, let's get it started. Get the PTO running. Brilliant. And I assume just drop the lever to lower it. And we should be on our way. Let's give it a go. Oh, look at that. That's fantastic. That's doing a great job. And it looks like a heck of a lot more grass now that it's dried out as well. It seems to have kind of spread out a little bit. So, yeah, really good. Let's get on with this. Tractor doesn't seem to have any issues at all doing this. Apart from its issues that it has in general.